Welcome back, everybody, to the Canada Specialist Program Series. Our first update today is with Markus, Sales and Marketing Coordinator for the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, joining us from Vancouver today. Markus, thank you so much. Please take it away.
Thank you very much, Charlie. Before I begin, I just wanted to acknowledge that today I am presenting from the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh nations. And I would like to extend a thank you to Charlie for inviting ITAC to the specialist program. We're really excited to share with you today and speak on Indigenous tourism. A quick introduction to myself. Good afternoon or evening, everyone. My name is Markus Kruse. I am the Sales and Marketing Coordinator with the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada. I've been with the organization for just over a year now, and as mentioned, I'm based out of our home office here in beautiful British Columbia. And I am a member of the Boothroyd First Nation, which is a small nation located here in central BC. For those of you who aren't familiar with the Indigenous Tourism Association of Canada, I'll give a quick overview on the organization. Also known as ITAC, or Indigenous Tourism Canada, we are a national nonprofit organization. We are also a member-based organization built of Indigenous-led tourism businesses from across the country. So we do have representation from every province and territory. I wanted to share some quick facts and stats on Indigenous tourism in Canada. The term Indigenous does refer to three groups of people, being First Nations, Métis, and Inuit. Indigenous people make up less than 5% of Canada's total population. Currently, 1,900 plus Indigenous tourism businesses operating across the country, which has made Indigenous tourism one of the fastest growing segments in Canadian tourism. I do have a short video here queued up that I'm going to share with you. I'm going to stop at midway just due to time constraints today, but please enjoy.
It's all about sacredness. It's all about paradise. It's all about coming together as one and sharing what you know.
We want people to see our culture. We want people to understand who we are.
From coast to coast, there's so many different Indigenous people, and they really have their own stories to tell.
There's so many different elements that draw you to Indigenous tourism.
It's a culture that more people need to know.
Now is the time to celebrate our connection to this beautiful, vast country.
It's pretty incredible.
It's like the real, true Canadian experience.
So I will be including a link to that video in my follow-up email. It will also lead you to our YouTube channel, where there are some other video assets that you're more than welcome to view at your leisure. Now I'm going to speak on a couple of projects that ITAC is involved in. The first being our consumer-facing website, which is Destination Indigenous. And then I'm going to speak on the original, which is ITAC's accreditation program, which was rolled out late last year. So as you can see, we have been branding these slides with the URL destinationindigenous.ca. This is the URL to consumer-facing website. Destination Indigenous has been designed for travelers seeking authentic Indigenous experiences across Canada. There are a number of useful tools found on the Destination Indigenous website, and I'm going to share a couple of those tools with you now. A few of the tools that we find that our travel trade partners are there are trip planners, we have our package and itinerary listings, and then you can search through all of our active member listings as well, which include all of these experiences and accommodations that are listed here. One of the more useful tools found on the Destination Indigenous website is our interactive map. So from the landing page, you can access the map from the top toolbar. I've taken a screenshot here of the Destination Indigenous site. And as you can see on the top, there's the toolbar that says map. And this is a screenshot of our interactive map. As you can see, Canada is quite a large landmass. So we have separated everything by region. And you can see that in the more populated regions, we have great representation, and you're able to search for product and experiences by region. We find that our travel trade partners are interested in a more targeted search because they're building itineraries specific to a province or a region. And then when you find a specific product or experience that might interest you or your client, it links to the Destination Indigenous member profile, which looks something like this. The member profile is really useful because it gives a nice little bio on each of the experiences, gives all of the contact info, a link to the website, some picture and video assets. And if the experience has an online booking platform, we would also have a link to that available on the Destination Indigenous site as well. So now I am going to speak on the original. The original, as mentioned, is ITAC's latest accreditation program. This was rolled out late last year. This included some branding, which you'll notice on the left-hand side. We've incorporated this branding into a number of our marketing campaigns. And what this logo is intended to represent is a mark of excellence. Travelers better identify those authentic Indigenous tourism experiences. So like a TripAdvisor logo, when you see a original logo, you know you're coming across that authentic Indigenous product. This has been an ISO certified accreditation program, so there is quite a lengthy application process. This just ensures that visitors are getting that quality Indigenous experience. Just this week, we hit a milestone. We have just over 150 accredited members in Canada, and that number is continually growing. So now I'm going to share with you just some of our newly accredited experiences from across the country. I did avoid BC experiences, mainly because we have a friend here, Destination BC. So we're going to visit some other experiences across the country, starting with Wapusk Adventures. This might look familiar as it was the profile that was on the member profile a couple slides back, but Wapusk Adventures is one of our members located in northern Manitoba in Churchill. Wapusk Adventures offers a number of unique experiences. One of their main attractions is their dog sledding. They have patented a dog cart, which is a sled on wheels. So they are able to offer their dog sledding service all year round. Additionally, Churchill is located in a unique spot. They are up north, so they have access to some great wildlife viewing up there, including polar and beluga whales. Next, we are going to pop over to Smoky Lake, Alberta. This is located central northern Alberta, and we're going to visit Métis Crossing. Métis Crossing is a very unique establishment. They are the only Métis cultural interpretive center located in North America. So Crossing specializes in cultural experiences and workshops that are focused on traditional Métis culture. There are also a number of really unique accommodations available through Métis Crossing, including camping, glamping. They have a luxury boutique lodging with 40 suites. And this fall, they actually just opened their sky watching domes. On the bottom picture there, you can see a picture of that. And essentially, you're watching the aurora and the starry skies from the comfort of your bed, which is a really cool experience. Lastly, we're going to go to the Ontario region and visit Wikwemikong tourism. In short, as wiki tourism, it's a little easier to say or pronounce. Manitoulin Island has become a destination hotspot for citygoers from Toronto, as it is a couple-hour drive north of Toronto. And it's located on a beautiful lake with mountainous background and beautiful forest scenery. So there are so many activities to partake around this area, including hiking, camping, various wildlife. And the Wikwemikong Tourism also has a cultural center where there are yearly events, including powwows, and you can go on cultural journeys, including canoe journeys. I really wish I had more time to share more of these amazing experiences from across with you, but we are a little short on time. If you have any questions or follow-up, my contact information is all listed here. By all means, feel free to reach out, and I would be happy to answer any questions or help build out those itineraries for you. I'm going to pass things back to Charlie now, and I will see you guys in a bit. Thank you.
Markus, thank you so much. Loving that there is so much Indigenous product, and it's a really big area of growth for Canadian tourism. So loving the interactive map. Actually, I'm just going to invite Lily back to join us whilst I'm chatting with Markus. Lily, come back and get your presentation ready to go. The interactive map's fantastic because that's it. It's really about just sprinkling in some Indigenous experiences to the itineraries that you're planning to round out that experience, right?
Yes, exactly. It helps you on specific regions, and it's super user-friendly, which is also a perk.